We're entering a new year and it's time to level up. No more letting toxic people use you. No more letting toxic people be in your space. They came for you. I'll tell you something that made it easier for me to cut off the toxic people in my life. I looked at it as emotional grooming. I got groomed emotionally by these people. They knew what they were doing and they violated me because I was naive, because I was insecure, because I did not know my power and I didn't have the confidence that I have now. And a lot of you can relate. You got groomed. So you need to use that as fuel. Cut them off. That should anger you. Someone saw that you were naive. They saw that you didn't see your light. They saw your power. They saw your potential. They saw your potential, right? And they still treated you like that. They undermined you. I want you to use that rage into 2025, into success, into motivation. I want you to be better. If someone was jealous of you because of your work, your beauty, whatever it is, your energy, turn it up. Turn it up. We want to burn them next year. We want to burn them. In 2025, we're all about leveling up. We're all about our energy, our goals, our mindset. Let's make 2025 the year you step into your full power and do not let anyone dim your light. You are the hero of your life. You are the director of your life. You tell the story that you want to be told. You act like the woman that you always adored and you be that. You become that. You embody that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sapphire Love. How are you guys doing? I hope you're ready for this conversation that we're about to have today because it's critical for your growth going into 2025. I want to discuss the type of people that you absolutely need to stay away from and why guarding your energy is really important, especially around this time. Before we dive into this video, I just want to introduce you guys to my book, which is all about releasing self-limiting beliefs and helping women manifest the life that they truly deserve. And the 50 laws are designed to help you step into your divine goddess energy, claim your power, and to also enhance your mental space so that you can focus on building your best life. And thank you to everyone that has bought my book on my website as the PDF version and the paperback version on Amazon. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to give a discount code Sapphire15 as a thank you to everyone that has bought and supported me so far. So there's Sapphire15 discount code that you can use on the PDF file, not for the Amazon yet, unfortunately. So check it out, guys, because once you realize how to guard your energy, the sky is the limit. And like I said before, it's a Machiavellian type of book. Think 48 Laws of Power, but for women. So yes, you're going to make a lot of people mad with this, but it's only because you're upgrading your life. And that's what we want. But then you're also going to bring in your destiny helpers, miracle workers. And because you're operating on a certain frequency with this book, you're also going to attract that as well. You're going to attract what you want. So if you're looking to bring in friends that respect you, or a partner that respects you, because this book goes into all of that. Like, it helps with friendships, relationships, and the workplace as well. It's everything you need in one book. Okay, so discount code Sapphire15 for 15% off the PDF file only, not for Amazon as of yet. Ooh, and one more thing. Before we go into the video, guys, make sure to join the Discord community for the gemstones, because that's our name, okay? The gemstones. And I actually told the people that came to my first Zoom class the Rise and Strategize Zoom class, that's where we got the GEMS name. And GEMS is an acronym for goals, energy, and mindset, which is the 3 priorities that I really want you guys to take away. Don't let people mess with your goals, energy, and mindset. And also, I want you to focus and don't forget and prioritize your goals, energy, and your mindset, especially going into 2025. This Discord group is a community and a space for us to grow, pour love into each other. So if you're serious about leveling up, manifestations, quantum jumping, femininity, spirituality, everything that I kind of talk into here, then make sure to DM me on my Instagram with the gemstone emoji, if you're serious about leveling up, okay? So let's get into the video. Okay, so as you know, in today's video, I'm going to break down the types of people that you need to stay away from in 2025, if not already, okay? Because I don't want to be hearing, oh, you're not going to see me next year. New year, new me. certain people aren't going to follow me into the new year. You don't have any excuses after you watch this video. Okay, so I want you to start cutting them off, because we're not bringing these people anymore. Girls, let's not do this anymore. And let me tell you why we cannot bring certain people or even tolerate certain energies around our space. You think certain people may have good intentions, but let me tell you, that's not always true. Like, certain people may be sabotaging you behind your back, and this can actually mess up with your manifestation energy. The truth is, the people that you surround yourself with directly affect your mindset, your energy, and they can even affect your ability to manifest your desires. So we're all made up of energy, and energy can affect us on a subconscious level, which is why when these toxic people come into our lives, okay, they can throw us off our vibe, and they can stop us from reaching our highest potential just from energy alone. Now, guys, this is why I don't mess with energy, because there's a whole science behind it. So stay watching to find out the 4 types of toxic people that you need to stay away from. And if you're watching this and it's sounding very, very similar to someone that you have in your life now, then you already know what to do, okay? Yeah. Okay, so the first type of toxic person to watch for is the I liked you better when you didn't know your worth person, which ties into law 3 of my book. Beware of people seeing your light before you do. So this type of person likes when you're small, and they like when you don't know your power. And I've had my fair share of these people, friends, relationships. And guys, it sucks to realize that you've been around someone and, you know, they saw your potential, but as soon as you know your power, you start being more confident than them, you start making more money than them, or you level up your beauty, your fashion. That's when they don't like you anymore. That's when they start to hate you. So this person likes to feel above you. They don't like to feel under you. This type of person is very, very insecure. Like all of them, this is the type of person that praises you when you're insecure, when you're uncertain, when you're doubtful. But as soon as you start having confidence, as soon as you start leveling up, it's quiet. As soon as you start stepping into your divine goddess energy, then they have an animosity. They start being distant towards you. The compliments, the advice stops. And it's because they can't stand it. They can't stand your confidence. They can't stand you finally knowing your power. They love knowing that, oh, wow, this person has potential, but they don't know it yet. They love when you are the underdog. But as soon as they feel like you're doing better than them, you're succeeding, or you just simply know your power, they love when you're insecure. They really do. They don't like when you know who you are. They don't like when you see your worth. So personally, I went through this myself. There was a certain YouTuber, and they would repost my videos at the start and, you know, favorite my videos. They would take certain pictures from my videos, put it onto theirs. And at first I was happy because I like to show love. I thought she was showing love. So, you know, I didn't think it was anything bad. But guys, as soon as I started to grow in following, and this is when I didn't show my face, like on TikTok when I used to do the When You're Pretty series. So she would repost my videos like all the time. But as soon as I started showing my face and people started supporting me, thank you guys, and I started growing, that's when I started receiving very, very strange comments from her. And then she would delete them. She would comment on my community posts. She would watch my live sometimes, and then she would delete them. And it's just strange to me because I generally don't watch this lady. Like during the summertime, I would watch her videos here and there, but she's just not someone that I would watch. So I don't understand. Guys, I really don't want to be messy, by the way. So please refrain from being messy in the comments. I'm only saying this to educate you. Okay, thank you. So she also has more followers than me, so I do not expect her to be jealous of me at all. But we all know that people can be insecure whether they have more than you or whether they have less than you. Like, I don't even see where I would have the time to copy her because I've been working on myself, working on my book, and even being in school as well. So I don't understand where I would have the time. And guys, I stay focused on my own chessboard. Okay, Law 33. Stay focused on your own chessboard. So yeah, I just feel like, okay, let me turn this into a learning lesson for you guys. So these type of people, they will suddenly accuse you of copying them or now being too much. So if you've ever experienced yourself leveling up and now a friend thinks you're doing too much, if you're copying them, this is why they do this. So ladies, because I've experienced this a lot of my life, you know, people undermining me, people befriending me, you know, they see my light, but then it's because I'm insecure. And I doubt myself, I'm uncertain. And then once I realize my power, once I, you know, find my confidence again, ooh, that's when they hate me, like hate. And I know you can experience this too. And so I was researching this, and it's actually scientific. So you already know I have to come with the science. I have to come with the science. I have to come with the psychology, because it's also going to help you guys get better, to transform, because I don't want you guys to stay victim. We don't do this over here. I want you ladies to transform and overcome the envy and overcome the hate that these ladies, women, men send your way. So the reason they do this is because this is a psychological defense mechanism. When people see you grow more than they can handle, it threatens their own self-worth. So they project their own insecurities onto you. And yes, I get we're both in the same niche, but I'm allowed to speak about jealousy. These are my experiences. This is what I experienced in my life. And as you can see, I've overcame it, and now I'm teaching people. So I don't see how that's a problem, especially to someone that preaches about self-love and confidence. Okay, so I just thought, let me actually help people, learn from this when they experience people that used to show them love. And I'm not even going to give her any attention, so I'm not going to say her name. From a neuroscientific perspective, when people experience jealousy or envy, their brain actually goes into fight or flight mode, because they see your success as a challenge to their own identity. So this is why people like this become passive aggressive or outright hostile, because you've outgrown them and they cannot handle it anymore. Okay, so don't let their insecurities get you down. Keep shining, keep making them burn, and protect yourself. The second type of person to stay away from is the person that's very over emotional and unpredictable. And it's because it's like riding a roller coaster with them. 1 minute they're up, 1 minute they're down. They're always thriving in chaos and drama. Like, that's the thing, they actually thrive in chaos and drama. Being around them is like riding a roller coaster of emotions. Like, they're definitely going to be taking you into a mess. Okay, these people, they're usually very messy in terms of energy. They're always getting into drama, or drama is always following them. So with these types of people, their life is like a movie, but not in the good way. It's like a drama movie. It's very unpredictable. You don't know what's happening next. And most of the times, they're the cause of this drama. They're the cause of being, the unpredictability and not knowing how to control your emotions. We don't do that. And you want to stay away from people that don't know how to control their emotions. Law 36, stay in control of your emotions, because as a lady, as a woman, like, if you don't know how to control your emotions, you're not going to progress in this world. Like, you need to learn how to manage your emotions. So these type of people to have around you are red flags, and they can be your demise. I used to have a friend just like this, very, very over emotional, very unpredictable. I had to walk on eggshells around this friend, and I felt like, okay, this is just her personality. So I tolerated it. But now that I've cut her off, my life has been so peaceful. Like, there's certain people you won't realize that your life is dramatic because of that dramatic friend. Your life is chaotic because of that chaotic partner, friend, family member. And as soon as you remove yourself out of that energy, that's when you now find peace into your life. And guys, there's a whole science behind this, okay? Because it's frequency. So once you remove that frequency from you, you're away from the frequency. So you allow higher frequencies, love, peace to come into your life. But if you're on the frequency of drama, if you're around the frequency of chaos, that's what you're going to be around. And I feel like a lot of people need to be honest and say to themselves that they do thrive in chaos. They do thrive in like unpredictability, because why did they still accept it into their lives? There's certain friends, and I feel like she would be honestly gassed that her life was like a movie. Let me tell you something, it's not a good thing to be overly emotional. I don't know who told you that. Law 36, stay in control of your emotions. It's not a good thing for a woman to be overly emotional. Like, you're going to lose in the game of life if you don't understand how to stay in control of them. From a psychological perspective, this unpredictability creates a spike in cortisol in the brain, and cortisol is a stress hormone in the brain, and a long exposure to high cortisol in the brain can actually create a lower immune system. Okay, it can make you uglier. Girls, I'm still going to post a video about that, on how I enhance my beauty through alchemy and like cortisol, yada, yada, yada. Cortisol even affects your sleeping pattern, and cortisol affects your focus. So when I was really, really depressed, when I was around all the toxic people, I had loads of brain fog and I wasn't focused at all. My face was very, very swollen, My eyes just were losing their glow, and my sleep pattern. I was so close to going to the hospital to say that I had insomnia because I would struggle to sleep. And you know, when you mess up your sleeping pattern, it's so hard to get it back. And I finally got my sleeping pattern back. But yes, guys, it's a big thing. Cortisol is real. It is real. Like, also a thing with cortisol is I kept a lot of weight in my stomach area and in my thighs because of the cortisol too. So if you feel like you're trying to lose weight, but you have a lot of stubborn fat in your belly, that's a sign of high cortisol. So when you're very, very stressed, your body produces this and your body stores onto fat, okay, because it's in fight or flight mode. So it's storing onto the fat to feel safe because your body is under stress. So it's keeping that there for comfort and in case of any emergencies. Yeah, so that's what you're putting yourself through when you are even around these stressful people. Of course, that's what we're all about here. We're all about peace and love and not being stressed out, because we can always transmute whatever is stressing us to our favor, okay, through planning, through preparation, and through wishful thinking. So if you're trying to manifest your dreams, which you know we all are in 2025, then you cannot manifest when you're stressed. Like, you have to manifest under a calm and a focused mind. With manifestation, you really need to have emotional stability. And if you don't have emotional stability, then you're going to have to learn how to transmute that negative feeling or emotion into a positive anyways. But the key is you cannot stay on that negative emotion to manifest your desires. And ladies, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but next year is going to be a 9-year personal year. And with the 9, I'm also going through my personal year 9 for 2025. With that is going to be a karmic year, and it's going to bring a lot of change. There's going to be opportunities, but then there's also going to be a lot of losses as well. So please use this time to manifest. Try and, you know, manipulate the energy and control it to your favor, because when you don't manifest, it's like the universe is just kind of giving you whatever, right? It's giving you whatever. But when you manifest, you have more of a control over that. And because there's so much change with 9s, and 9 represents a lot of endings, I just want you girls to be able to have it within your favor and to control it, because who knows what it could be. But we command the best things here. So if you're constantly dealing with someone else's emotional instability, unpredictability, it's going to affect you. It's going to make you feel scattered. It's going to make you feel anxious, scatterbrained, and it's going to affect the way you manifest your desires. When I was around people that were very, very emotional, and it could be a family member, a friend, very unpredictable, it can really manifest your desires. I am a powerful manifester. But then there was a point in my life when I started to be depressed. I started to not know my power anymore. I started to even give up manifesting because I was like, you know what? I'm not even getting what I... Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. My mic literally died. So I was talking for so long and then it didn't even catch anything. So what I was saying is also sorry for the echo because my mic went off. I'm charging it now, so it should be better. But, actually, let's do a quick commercial break. Let's do a quick commercial break, guys. Are you loving this aloe vera look? I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this look. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So there was a point when I started to even stop manifesting. I would be like, you know what, it's not even working, yada, yada, yada. And I would just be so anxious. And it's because of the people that I was around. My manifestations weren't coming in because I was around people that, you know, didn't even believe in manifesting. There was a person I used to be friends with, and they were so full of fear that they would be like, manifesting isn't real, da, da, da. And subconsciously it would get to me. And this person as well, I felt like I had to walk on eggshells with them, just really, really overly emotional, very unpredictable. Like, you would say one thing and it's like, boom. So I was I wasn't grounded. And we all know being grounded is the key in manifestation and mastering your life as well. And also, ladies, this can be a partner too. You can have overly emotional men. Like, I have been with overly emotional men in the past, and it's just led me off course, okay? Because they can be very, very unpredictable. You never know what to get with them, honestly. So it was affecting me. It was affecting me, my manifestations, my life. I was extremely depressed at this time. I didn't even want to pour into myself. I didn't want to do my makeup. I didn't want to post online. I didn't want to look nice. I didn't want to dress up nice. Like, I looked like a boy. I was starting to look like a boy, honestly, because yeah, So yeah, if you're constantly dealing with someone else's emotional instability, just know that you're going to be scattered. Everything's going to be off whack. If you're a woman, your energy is going to be off whack. If you're around an overly emotional man, your pH balance can even be off whack too. When you feel anxious, when you feel uncertain, it's going to be harder for you to align with your goals because you're not going to be on that line. You're going to have fear. You're going to have doubt. You're going to have anxiety. So it's going to be hard for you to even manifest your desires. And you're probably going to think you're not good enough to manifest your desire, or you're going to be so emotional that or anxious that you're not even going to see the desire come through. You're not even going to see the opportunity come through. In 2025, we are quantum jumping into our desired reality. And we're not doing that with fear. We're not doing that holding on to overly emotional, unpredictable people. We're doing that being grounded and having confidence, stepping into our desires. The third person to stay away from is the victim complex person, which is law 10, don't be the victim in my book. Okay, so we all know someone that plays the victim. We all know there's someone that doesn't take responsibility for their actions, someone that always blames external sources for their problems. It's never them, it's always someone else. They can never say, you know what, it was me, or maybe I keep attracting this type of man into my life because I do this, I do da 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 da. Maybe I keep attracting this sort of friend into my life because I do this, I don't have boundaries, da da da. Like they never look within, they never look at themselves in the mirror and think, you know what, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the drama, okay? Or maybe this is what I'm accepting. It's such a red flag because they'll drain your energy without offering anything back. When you're around someone with a victim mentality, your brain has to work overtime to protect your sense of self. So psychologically, this person is in a loop of disempowerment. I just realized I was talking and I didn't press record. But the fourth type of person to stay away from is the subtle saboteur, which is law 26 in my book. So this is the type of person that acts like your friend, but they'll be sending you like little digs, backhanded compliments, and they'll always be giving you advice that isn't really helpful. Their advice is never really helpful, and they always have something to say, don't they? For example, they'll say something like, oh, that's nice, but I would never do that. Okay, so their aim is to completely destroy your confidence in a sneaky way. This is complete psychological warfare. See, with the subtle saboteurs, it's complete psychological warfare. But honestly, all of my laws help with psychological warfare. But see, subtle saboteurs, they get me. They get me because they are so dangerous. They might seem like they're supporting you, but their words and their actions are designed to plant seeds of doubt into your mind. And they are dangerous because subtle saboteurs can go unnoticed for a very long time. This can be a friend, a family member, a partner that will chip away at you for a long time and you don't even realize it because you're like, well, they're my friend, so why would they come into my life just to undermine me, just to give me bad advice? Let me break it to you. There's so many sadistic people in this world that they feel good by making people feel bad. And another great way they like to feel good by this is by wearing a mask. So there's a lot of people, it's not the same if they come into your life and, they're already mean or they show their true color immediately. People will hide and they'll sneak and they'll be your friend just so they can ruin your life. There's certain people that they will date you. They'll come into your life just so they can ruin your life. It is more common than you think it is. It's like envy. This is envy. They're subtle saboteurs. So their aim is they want you to have self-limiting belief because they have self-limiting beliefs, because that's what envy is. Envy and jealousy is when someone is jealous of you, they want something that you have. They're jealous of something, your flair, whatever, how you gravitate towards people, how people gravitate towards you. And they feel like they cannot attain that themselves. So what's that? That's a self-limiting belief that they have in themselves. So instead of working on themselves, what they do is they will wear a mask, come into your life, and they want you to feel just as small as how they feel, actually smaller than how they feel. They want you to be at zero. They want you to feel empty so they can have this false sense of feeling above you, of feeling better than you. That's it. And you might not even realize that this is happening until it's too late. And more time, you won't realize it's happening until it's too late, until you're at zero, until you don't know who you are anymore, until you feel weak, you feel powerless. I want you to remember that they are the powerless ones, that they're coming to you because they feel like, okay, you don't know your light, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to make her feel so bad about herself. I'm going to give her the wrong advice. And guys, these people, they come in with a smile on their face. You would never think it's them. You see this happening a lot in the workplace too. So I have a quick story time. I had a friend and she was working in sales, and she just started the job, and she was one of the top sellers in the company, even though she just started. She is a Black woman. And so there was this girl that she thought was friends. And I told her, like, people in your workplace, they are not your friends. Anyways, she went out and she got too drunk, so she called in sick for work. So she had a friend on her social media, which I warned her about too. And ladies, please, you need to have a fake social media account for your workplace. So anyways, her colleague saw that she called in sick and that she was out last night and reported her to the manager, and she got fired that same day. So her colleague got jealous that she was getting more sales, even though she just came into the workplace, new, and she's getting more sales than her. So what did she have to do? She had to kick her out. And law 20 in my book, beware of outshining authority. Especially in the workplace, beware, even though you're good at what you do, and it's like common sense, like, are we not meant to do a good job at work? Be careful, because people have egos, especially in the workplace, and you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want people to not treat you bad and try and fire you because you are good at what you do. So anyways, long story short, what I'm trying to say is you see these people everywhere, not just the workplace. It's unfortunate that what happened to the friend, but you also see this in with family members. Certain people will give you bad advice just because they have that self-limiting belief that they weren't able to fulfill their dreams. So now they will plant doubts into your mind. Friend, everyone will do this to you if they have a self-limiting belief. Like, if they're not secure in who they are, if they're not operating on a high vibration, most people around you are going to plant seeds of doubt into your mind. That's why you have to learn to be a bitch. That's why you have to learn to master power, because most people around you are projecting. So passionate about this is also because, I'm into spirituality and I love manifestation, and this can heavily affect your manifestation. Ladies, doubt, even the smallest bit of doubt, can hinder your manifestation from coming in, because it's like you don't believe in it. You don't believe in yourself. Trust yourself and recognize these saboteurs before they ruin your life. Recognize these saboteurs before you go into 2025. Because for the women out here that have goals, that have ambitions, that are leveling up, that are working on yourself, you don't want these saboteurs to ruin what you're working so hard on. You don't want them to ruin your vision. How many of us had a vision and we were so confident in what we wanted, and then we had a friend, a family member, a partner tell us, or planted that seed of doubt into our mind, and then now we're like, oh, I don't really know if I want to do this anymore. I'm having second thoughts. No, you're having second thoughts because that person gave you their thoughts. That person transferred their self-limiting beliefs onto you. To wrap this up, it's important to recognize these toxic people before 2025, because your transformation depends on it. So guys, we're not tolerating these people anymore. We don't tolerate toxic people, because you're basically telling the universe that this is what you want, that this is what you accept. So if you have someone in your life right now and they're toxic and you know it, and you're saying, I'm just going to accept it, you're telling the universe that this is what you want. That's how the universe works. You're basically saying, okay, I'm okay with this. So you're going to attract it more into your life because you have not learned your lesson yet. Don't you get it? You're better off alone. That's why they came to you. As soon as I cut off all those toxic people in my life, yes, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to be by myself. Or what are people going to say? Oh, she's always cutting people off. I don't care, because as soon as I cut them off, why did the blessings come in? As soon as I cut them off, I got blessed. And I swear to you, it's a reward from God, because this is something I've been dealing with for a long time. The struggles of not standing up for myself, not cutting people off and giving people the benefit of the doubt, which I talk a bit about in the introduction of my book. So I finally took control of my life. I said, these people are toxic, and I cut them off, and it felt bloody good. It felt amazing, and I felt empowered. I felt confident. And the opportunities started rolling in, and better people started rolling in. The friends that I have now are just chef's kiss. I even had friends from my past that we even reconnected with, because it's like we're now back on that frequency. We're entering a new year, and it's time to level up. No more letting toxic people use you. No more letting toxic people be in your space. They came for you. They came for you. You know what? I'll tell you something that made it easier for me to cut off the toxic people in my life. I looked at it as emotional grooming. I got groomed emotionally by these people. They knew what they were doing and they violated me because I was naive, because I was insecure, because I did not know my power and I didn't have the confidence that I have now. They groomed me. And a lot of you can relate. You got groomed. So you need to use that as fuel. Cut them off. That should anger you. Someone saw that you were naive. They saw that you didn't see your light. They saw your power. They saw your potential. They saw your potential, right? And they still treated you like that. They undermined you. I want you to use that rage into 2025, into success, into motivation. I want you to be better. If someone was jealous of you because of your work, your beauty, whatever it is, your energy, turn it up. Turn it up. We want to burn them next year. We want to burn them. In 2025, we're all about leveling up. We're all about our energy, our goals, our mindset, because we're quantum jumping into a new reality. As I share in my book, How to Be a Bitch, 50 Laws for Mastering Powerful Women, protecting your energy is the first step in creating your life. Be careful of the people that you let into your space. Okay, so grab my book. The link is down below for the PDF and the paperback. Don't forget to join my Discord community. It's for my gemstones. Okay, so send me a DM on my Instagram only, and I'll send you the link to join my Discord. What else? Is there anything else I have to say? Oh yeah, don't forget to like this video because it pushes this video out there. So don't be stingy with the knowledge, and comment down below because you know I love reading your comments and I try my best to reply to each and every one. And also subscribe. Don't be shy. Join the community. It's free. And also follow my social media pages, my TikTok, my Instagram, because your girl is coming in hard 2025 and we mean business. And I want you guys to be on this journey with me as I'm on this journey with you. You know, I'm really, really passionate about what I do and I want you guys to just follow me along. Let's make 2025 the year you step into your full power and do not let anyone dim your light. You are the hero of your life. You are the director of your life. You tell the story that you want to be told. You act like the woman that you always adored and you be that. You become that. You embody that. Okay? So yeah, see you again. Take care and love you guys. Bye.